So for the first time I'm trying baked gulab jamuns. I was going to deep fry them, but by mistake I added double the quantity of clarified butter in this. And if I try to fry something with so much of oil, I think it will become a big mess and I'll waste the oil also. So I have put this on this tray of mine, and I will be baking it now after this. And so they are nice and soft and everything else. And I don't know, now I'll have to wait and watch and see how much time they will be in the oven. So they are going to go into the oven and bake for 10 minutes. Let's see. In the meantime, I'm going to be making the sugar syrup to soak this. So for the first time in my life, I'll be trying baked gulab jamuns. Hello, so this is the making of the sugar syrup. I've taken 1 cup of sugar, and I'll be adding 1 cup of water to this, and I'll be boiling this till I get that desired consistency. It shouldn't be the one string consistency that is generally used in Indian sweets, but slightly watery consistency, the sweet syrup that goes with the gulab jams. So, and I'll be adding 2 cardamoms to this too. So this is the sugar syrup I'm making. In the meantime, the gulab jams seem to be baking with a lot of rising, puffing up also, but I don't know how that is going to turn out. It will going to take some time to brown, become like get that nice brown crust that is there on a gulab jam. And since I've kept the temperature a little low, it's taking its own sweet time. So off this goes to be for boiling for at least 10 minutes at least it will take to reach that particular level of you know sugar assimilating into the water and all coming together. So this is the sugar syrup. Okay, so the baked gulab jamuns are ready. They look really yummy and they smell, I mean, I don't know if they anything can look yummy, but they smell really very good. And this is the sugar syrup, or as we call it in Hindi, the chasni. And I'll be putting this into see if you see the bottom. I mean, it's not fully round, it's a little like a biscuit, but it's like perfect brown. And I will drop the first one into its sugar solution. I mean, I'll do the rest after washing my hand, because every time I touch the phone I have to wash my hand. So once it let me see how this turns out, and then I'll put all of them into the sugar syrup. But I'm sure it'll soak up all the sugar syrup, and I'll have to put this in batches because it's quite a bit of baked gulab jamuns, and this container is not as big, so I'll have to put a batch of 10 each, and they really soak up and swell once they soak up the sugar syrup. So these, and then I have to make one more video about the final how do they look once they soak up all the sugar syrup, and how tasty is it, because now at this point they're like biscuity and nice, and I don't know how well they're going to soak up the syrup and really what is going to be the consistency later. But yes, for a change I have baked the gulab jamuns. I don't know if anybody has ever tried this before, so it's a new thing. Thank you for watching. So these are the gulab jamuns which are soaked up the sugar solution, and these are really delicious. I like the baked gulab jamuns without inserting them in the sugar syrup, because basically what is the consistency and ingredient makeup that goes into the gulab jam is 1 cup of milk powder, 4 tablespoons of plain flour, like it shouldn't be the self-raising kind. There should be it's just plain flour, and 2 tablespoons of semolina, and 1/4 teaspoon of soda, baking soda, not baking powder. So that is a consistency of this biscuit that I've made. Actually, it's supposed to be gulab jam and it's supposed to be deep fried, but I think for the first time I've discovered a new thing, a biscuit. It's gulab jam biscuit. I mean, it cannot be gulab jam biscuit, but it is jam biscuit. Yeah. It's really yummy and it's nice, and it smells also very, very good. So I'll be putting up the recipe in the description box so that you understand what I made and how it tastes, and you can also try it. Instead of deep frying gulab jams, maybe you should try baking them. It will be healthy and yum. Of course, the sugar is a little high, but once in a while you should have a bit of sugar. I think you should. So if you take the cross section of the gulab jam, you will see there is no difference in a baked gulab jamun and a deep fried one. The consistency is nice, soft, fully done, and succulent, and everything else. So even these are growing in size as they soak in more and more of the sugar syrup. So I'll be taking this out and adding the next batch of gulab jamuns into this sugar syrup. But I like the gulab jamuns without the sugar. They taste too good and smell excellent. So this is a new thing from Sheej-isms, and it is the baked gulab jamun. I hope more people try this, and I hope you try it and give me a feedback about how you liked a new twist to the common gulab jamun, a new healthy twist, because you're not deep frying it in clarified butter or oil. Okay, so thank you for watching, and yeah, please do comment, subscribe, and like my videos. Thank you.